shooting from a cannon. Mid-flight, here to recite, I ain't landing. Handles like commando at night, you can't grab it. Fire underneath my hood is outstanding. Blast through a wall of bricks like Superman did. Ain't nothing holding me back but me standing. So I'ma take off right now from this planet. The new sound has been found, and yo, I don't know what you've been told, but I ain't gonna stop till I break the mold. You see, I'm born in the music. I wanna rise in the ceiling, yes I do. I think it's time to see a brand new menu. I said I'm born in the music. Born in the music. Wake up to see my brand new horizon. The world's in my hands and the sun's tantalizing. Grab hold of mine if you want some good time. And it's been too long and you need some unwinding. Woo! Shake it low. The new sound has been found. And yo, I don't know what you've been told, but I ain't gonna stop till I break the mold. You see, I'm born in the music. I wanna rise in the ceiling, yes I do. I think it's time to see a brand new menu. I said I'm born in the music. I'm born in the music. Born in the music. Born in the music. I wanna rise in the ceiling, yes I do. I think it's time to see a brand new menu. I said I'm born in the music. Born in the music.
We bout to move, son. Don't talk about it unless you do, son. I make the backyard feel like a stampede. I make a trash car feel like it's a band lead. Hanging like a war hall or like a band seed. And hit the stage, turn the people into family. I'm talking back then, you didn't know me, but you feel it now, acting like the homie. Talking about, hey, can you feel it? Let me know if you feel it right now. We bout to move, son. Don't talk about it unless you do, son. I said I feel like money on the line. I said I feel like Kobe in his prime, man. Do it for the city, not the gram. I'ma keep it real, 100 grand. Back then, they really didn't know me, but right now, they acting like we're homies. Can you feel it? Let me know if you feel it right now. Okay, it's me and my kinfolk. Cat, that is my MO. 925, my area code. Don't give a what you been. Share they G could have friend. They want a lot, not a little. I get something. Give me something. What you gonna do for that end zone? I'm in the end zone, breaking that kin zone.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. Thought this could get interesting. Here's interesting. An onside kick to start this thing. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. And the opening kickoff will not be returned as that will be a touchback. First carry now for Jaleel McLaughlin. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. The give is to McLaughlin. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. It's a gain of 6, moves him to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation.
It's not a huge breakaway run, but if your starting running back finishes the game with averages of 5 or 6 yards per touch, you'll take that every single time.
On 3rd down, here's Williams. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. They'll try and run for it. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th.
I'm laughing because I'm not so sure I would have made this call. I'm not so sure I would have said, yeah, let's go ahead and get this one, especially at this point of the game. But give him credit. He had a feeling and carried it through.
Yeah, that's one where you think, okay, if you're dead. Oh, his first throw of the game, going to be intercepted. Picked up by Brandon Stevens. And the Ravens are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive.
Well, it certainly felt like he was going to challenge this defense no matter what, and he stepped up and tried to throw it to the outermost edge of the zone coverage, and they were more than ready for him. The problem now is if they are limited in what they're doing throwing the football, they got to figure out how to move it without being able to throw it to the outside and throw it downfield.
After the interception, here's Jackson. That's to the sideline and incomplete.
Well, that was his first target of the game, and it's going to take at least one more target to get him on the board. Took a nice substantial hit to jar that catch loose from him. Incomplete pass.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Flowers going to go in motion right. On 2nd down, here's Jackson. That's caught at the 25. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. It's a gain of 34.
It's early, but announcer cliche alert here. Big players make big plays. Should I say in big games too? What the heck. And this defense, they're going to have to find some way to slow him down as this game goes on, because when this combination is going good, they can tear your secondary apart.
Jackson's throw into the hands of Andrews. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one. Jackson from the shotgun. That ball's caught. Aguilar right side. 9 yards on the play there, and it sets him up first and goal.
The opening drive, it continues, Charles, to be all pass, and it's working. Now they're on the doorstep of a touchdown here, first and goal.
Brandon, because it's working so well, I think the entire playbook is open for them right now. Do you want to run it? Do you want to continue to throw it? Spin the dial, make your choice. But right now, you like what you're doing in this possession.
Throwing is Jackson. But when this ball's tipped and intercepted.
Picked off by Pat Surtain.
And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown.
Well, what a response by that defensive unit, Charles, because they just saw their offense throw the interception. They come out there, not only get an interception of their own, but they take it back for the touchdown.
I won't sing it because no one wants to hear that, but perhaps an early case of anything you can do, I can do better between these defenses. A lot of people came to expect the offense to light this game up, but so far, the defenses are stealing the show.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
In motion, Aguilar.
Back to the air, Jackson following the pick six. Flush to his right.
That's going deep for Bateman. Oh, another ball up for grabs here, and this one is intercepted. Picked off by Pat Surtain. And the Broncos are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line. And not the first quarter that he was hoping for. Now 2 interceptions thrown.
Well, the good ones, they find a way to compartmentalize, right? Put these behind them, have that short memory, but understand why they threw the 2 interceptions. They go on and usually play a pretty decent game. Other quarterbacks, they have a hard time getting past it and often put the ball up for grabs the rest of the ball game.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
Well, so much for getting separation. No chance there. Locked down tight, forcing the incompletion on that attempt.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
On play action, here's Nix.
Man open, he's got it complete to Cortland Sutton. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 17 yards for the Broncos there as they've got themselves a 1st down.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Bro, what is that? Is that
Continues.
combination defense?
Here's
You get
another
man in that,
interception.
man zone.
Kyle Hamilton picks it, and the Ravens will take over here just shy of the 30.
And Brandon, how many times have we talked with these rookies out there, and then we finally hear from them that the game slowed down and they're able to handle things? Not so far for this rookie, because right now, back-to-back drives, they picked him off. Not college football anymore. He's got to find a way to handle what these defenses throw at him.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. The
Oh,
throw
my
here to
God.
Andrews, the tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 1 quarter down, 8-0 the score. Second quarter now from Baltimore. It's the Ravens in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. 2nd down.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run it and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
From the 44-yard line, here's a 2nd and 8.
Jackson, options out left. And he probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line.
3rd down and 13.
Jackson. Flushed out right. And that is incomplete.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple of big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
Looks like the offense is going to take another shot here. They're going on 4th and 13.
In motion, Aguilar.
Fourth down, here's Jackson.
Oh, and for the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted. And the Broncos are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield.
Well, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw? And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10.
The first play in the
Bro,
drive
why
there is
are you running with
incomplete.
my receivers?
Did an
in
okay
zone?
job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right
they're
there on the
coming
spot,
zone
forcing
while
the
they run.
incompletion.
Like,
That's
they
something
running with
defenders
these
work
niggas
on
so
all the
much.
time. If you're there,
That's
make the
okay.
contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that you can't possess the football and turn it into a catch.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And he'll get about 5 here as he'll take this down inside the 20-yard line.
Consecutive positive runs for him on the last 2 snaps. He certainly appears to be trying to put the offense on his back and just move them down the field when his number is called. The way he's running it, I keep going back to him.
And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 9 yards on the play there, and it'll set him up 1st and goal.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
A carry from McLaughlin.
And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. That gets him 3 yards closer here as it brings up 2nd and goal.
8-0 our score with 2 minutes left in the
I
second
love
quarter.
that cover 6, huh?
They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now.
100%
Here's McLaughlin.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score.
Jaleel McLaughlin.
A 6-yard touchdown run.
And the Broncos have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
And he is not going to get in there. He stopped short of the goal
next time I won't flip
and the
it.
lead is
Since
going to
that's the
stay right where
linebacker,
it
you chose to
is.
blitz it. Just let the fullback take care of him next time.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
You think he's smart, but he's not.
And Hill will opt for the touchback.
Hey, defense to get another pick.
The Raven offense
Lamar,
set at the line for this
Lamar
next
playing
drive.
like it's the playoffs.
They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are
Let's put
sputtering
him in
right
the
now.
dirt.
And frankly, I think it's time
It's
to pull your
playoff Lamar
playmakers
today.
together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this
Playoff
patch.
Lamar.
We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. They go play action with Jackson, escaping the pressure right.
Well, looking deep here for Flowers.
And his
Let's go,
pass is
defense.
intercepted
Get up,
for the
bro.
4th time today.
And the Broncos are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. They exited the pocket trying to improvise. That was a tough throw, and unfortunately, it wound up in the wrong pair of hands.
And Brandon, when you're on the run, sometimes your downfield vision can get
just be
skewed
chucking
just a
shit.
bit. Now, the beauty of
And
extending
he
a
act like
play
that's not
is
PS2
sometimes your
over there.
receivers
This
find
nigga
their
just
way
chucking
open,
shit up to
but
Zay Flowers
oftentimes you
and
end up closing
PS2.
down
Yeah,
part of the
crap.
field and bringing those defenders to the ball. And that one was picked up.
There he goes left side. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
83 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
So
got
the big play
83 on
changes
8.
the complexion of things.
Kill him,
Here's
buddy.
1st
Top.
and 10 just outside the 30.
Timeout. He
And
must be
just no
tired.
chance of
He
turning the
not tired.
corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage.
He got all his
2nd and
juice.
10 coming up.
On the ground, here's McLaughlin.
And he'll get down to about the 26-yard line. Now the Broncos going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
Up the middle, it's Williams.
Oh, fullback.
And Williams is going to be
Gotta
stopped
do your
short of the
job,
yellow
baby.
line. He did not get there. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their
He calling
timeouts.
timeout like it
As
matters.
the clock will
Nigga
stop
can't
with
even move the
55
ball. I
seconds to
got
go
4
until
picks in the
halftime.
first half. Like it fucking matters. He called timeout
offense
like
converted
it
once
matters
on
for
4th
him.
down
It's
earlier.
hilarious.
Now they're out there again to try once
Oh, let me
more.
flip the play since you think he fucking smart.
They'll try and run for it.
Since he
And
think, oh, and
boy,
they
is he
gave him that.
close.
Ooh,
Did he get there?
they gave him
No,
that.
they're gonna
That
say he's short
was
of the line to
spicy
gain.
animation right there.
The
Man.
Broncos unable to convert here
That
on
was a
4th.
perfect play
And the
call.
Ravens are going to get the football back.
All right, defense, let's
The
get another
Baltimore
pick.
offense at the line, set to get going.
Charles, you're down multiple scores, less than a minute
Watch the
left
run.
here. But
Watch
with
Big
that
Henry.
deficit, they've got to try to at least work their way into field goal range to try to muster something out of this
Nah,
drive.
he
And I'm
not
going to go
gonna
ahead
run
and
it. He
date
doing.
myself
You
one
see
more
those
time because I'm
motion.
going to quote an old Smokey and the Bandit lyric. They've got a long way to go and a short time to get there, but they still have time to get it done. So I'm looking forward to watching them mount this drive and see if they can get some points out of it.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
We got Zay in the slot. Watch the slot.
Jackson now.
How did
He's
he
going to be
catch
brought
that?
down right there, so nothing after the catches. He's dropped at the 42.
Yeah, I
Ravens
all
going to
over
use
that.
their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with just under 30
That's
seconds
okay.
to go in the first half. Throwing on 1st down, it's Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. And this one is incomplete.
I hate to say it, Charles, but the way that he has played in this first half, you just kind of hold your breath every time he drops back to pass.
Yeah, you might be holding your breath, but those guys on the defensive side of the ball, they've got big smiles on their faces. He's handing out picks like the people just leave the candy out at Halloween and you take what you want. They're having a blast out there playing against him today.
I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Come on, Matt. This is supposed to snag that.
I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. On third down, Jackson.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the third quarter.
A 2-touchdown game, 14-0 the score as we get rolling again here in this second half. And Hill will opt for the touchback.
But the offense is fucking complete shambles right now. Come on, defense. One more pick, baby.
The
Let's
Raven
go. Let's get
offense
this
set
half
at the
off to a
line for
good
this next
start.
drive.
Watch the slaughter.
This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing
Oh,
the
running
football,
ball,
at least
running
in
the
terms
ball.
of
We on
yardage,
that,
but
baby.
that hasn't translated
We
so
on
far
that,
to
baby.
scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, you know, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try to cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
Timeout.
Now the Broncos are going to take a timeout.
Don't make me do it
It's
to
just
you.
their first, so 2 remaining
Let
as
me
they burn one here in
you
this
want to go
third
there?
quarter.
You want to go there with it? All right, that's a bet. That's a betty bet.
From the gun, Jackson being chased out left.
That's not a sack.
As
Wow.
he throws there, incomplete.
Wow.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going, trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the third quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. To throw is Jackson. Flush to his right.
Pick City.
And
Oh!
he's just throwing the ball
Pat
up for
Surtain
grabs
dropped the
now.
interception. Come on,
Fortunately,
bro.
that one going to fall
Come
incomplete.
on, bro.
But when the running game's not working, sometimes you just got to take a
That's
few
my
more
pick.
chances down
Pat
the
dropped
field.
the pick.
That's a
Come
good effort,
on, Matt.
but it
He
winds
has
up
it in his
incomplete.
hands. How does
This
he drop
offense
that?
in desperate need of a conversion as they come up
Fuck
on
outta
3rd
here.
down. Again, Jackson. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. They failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on 4th down. And now the Broncos will burn another timeout here. And that's going to leave them with just 1 timeout remaining still in the third quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them. We'll be back. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They'll try and throw for it here. And he's brought down. Can't
Stop
do
playing
anything
with
with
me,
the
bro.
football. It's a set.
Stop fucking playing with me, yo. Nigga, I'm throwing. Bro got 20% completion, and I'm still destroying this guy. It's hilarious. Yeah, I know.